your friend takes one more step, he'll find himself dead.
Life and death are both expressions of the same eternal spirit.
You ought to write fortune cookies, pal.
Let me illustrate.
Joe Piscopo is best known for his TV characters, first developed on Saturday Night Live and later on specials that showcased his mimic's ability. Here in Dead Heat, Joe moves to the big screen, showing off his newly built-up body. I met with Piscopo in New York and asked if his early professional experiences at the Improvisation in New York was how he developed his performing craft.
The Improv in New York was a real training ground. It was very tough. It was 4.5 years of, man, just makes your hide real tough. And then I went to Saturday Night Live from there, and that's where the character thing came in. It was out of necessity. That Danny Aykroyd had left, and the big guns left, and there we were, and they didn't have anybody to do characterizations or impressions or just playing characters. And they said, Joe, you're it. I'll never forget. Well, who do you want me to do? Jimmy Carter. That's a real exciting guy to do, right? And there's somebody who hasn't been done by 1,000 other comedians. I don't want to do Jimmy Carter, so I want to do it differently. Yeah. So I went to Kevin Haney, who was just a genius of a makeup man in New York City. And Kevin put on the prosthetic here and there and the teeth, and we had fun with it.
Now let's make the transition from a guy that knows how to pick up those sort of eccentricities out of characters and turn them into these fascinating vignettes, and then in a film like Dead Heat, where you're going to take a character, play him. How does the one contribute to the other, or do you have to shut down what you learned on the one and start over on the other?
You know, it's a very interesting question, because I think before Dead Heat, I was known mostly for doing characters and characters and characters, and which I will continue to do because it's my strength, and most of all, I enjoy it.
Well, you're good at it.
But when I got the script for Dead Heat, which I turned down a number of times, only because there's too much. There's a lot of graphic violence in it, and they promised me there wasn't going to be graphic violence in it, and I mean that as a cop-out, because I went into the film assuming they do it anyway, which they did.
I see.
The Hollywood promise, you know. And it's like, we love you, babe. It'll be great. No problem. No blood, no guts. Don't worry, babe. Come on, make the film.
And not
what's that dead zombie doing? Don't worry about it. Go, baby. Fine. Don't think. Don't think. And so,
what's all that red stuff there? Marinara sauce. Don't worry.
But the one good thing about Mark Goldblatt, the director, has said, Joe, we're digging you for what you are. We dig you working out. You know, we appreciate how hard you're working to keep yourself in shape. Let's try to showcase that in film. And, of course, the ego and, why, that's a fine idea. I like that a lot. And so they said, all right. So I went ahead and I did it. And then I think, if you've seen the film, like, I wasn't in a lot of the bloody parts. I think they, like, hid it from me, you know. Here comes Joe! Get the blood out of there. Get the zombies out of here. So, but I got to tell you, I enjoyed playing the role in Dead Heat.
Make you feel just a little bit,
man, like a man. No, I'm not insecure. Give me that weapon. Anyway, got into the whole bodybuilding thing, started getting hooked on it, and it's free weights, you know, no machines. Free weights is the only way to fly. It's a whole thing in my head that feels great.
Well, you look wonderful. It must work.
Trying. Thank you.
Joe, good luck to you.
Real nice talking with you.
With Joe Piscopo in New York City, I'm Patrick Stoner.
That's it. From now on, I'm a vegetarian. All right. This little piggy's going to market. That's gross.